Hey guys, this is Anime Ball Z here, and today we're going to be doing the 5th part, What If Goku Was a Legendary Super Saiyan? I think I'm scripting part 9 right now, so I am well ahead of the parts that I'm currently uploading. Since the longest part of the video is done and dusted, I will probably be able to upload this What If way more frequently. There's nothing much else I want to say in the intro, so without further ado, let's get into the video.
Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag, disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
Beerus almost teleports to Goku and punches him in the sternum, literally giving off the sound of a bomb. Goku was propelled several meters away and is just completely broken. Following this, Beerus reaches out and punches him in the stomach. This following punch almost puts Goku out of his form entirely. It makes him shaky and truly weak. Beerus then grabs his wrist and throws him into the sky. Goku tries to stop himself, but he just carries on flipping and flailing around in the air. After this, Beerus flies right past him and literally reaches the edges of the atmosphere. Goku sees this and kinda just follows after him, feeling the air thin as it brushes past his body. The sky also gets darker and darker until Goku is quite close to Beerus. Unluckily, he sees a large purple ball of energy growing above Beerus' head. Sadly, you and your god form has ceased to fully entertain me. You will now perish alongside your planet, Beerus declares, with no sign of second thoughts in his powerful voice. Goku sees the growing ball of ki and the other fighters below him can even sense it and see it. Goku believes that he can't hold that attack at the power that he's at now, so he decides to try and push his body to the maximum. The godlike Saiyan roars and starts releasing as much power as he possibly can. His aura gets extremely large and he reaches the maximum power output that he can reach in that form. Somehow his power spikes and raises past this limit that he has. His aura gains a few weird trickles of green ki and eventually the ki becomes a nice blend between bright reds and pure greens. Beerus squints and raises a brow at the power that he's using. Was he holding back against me the whole time, Beerus asks, being quite annoyed at the fact that Goku could be taking him for a joke. The two opposing colours eventually mix and form a rich brown. His red pupils burst and his hair turns into that same colour. Goku lets out a final shout as he fully transforms into his new god form. Legendary Super Saiyan God. A mix between Super Saiyan God and the Ikari form for multipliers means that Goku is now 10 times stronger. Some sources claim that Super Saiyan Blue is 5 times Super Saiyan God, but even if it is supposed to be 10 times, Legendary Super Saiyan God form will be equal or weaker than Super Saiyan Blue in this canon. It just doesn't really feel right putting this new form over Super Saiyan Blue, since Super Saiyan Blue seems to be far superior to that of Super Saiyan God. Also, it is a safe assumption to make since we don't actually know the multiplier for Super Saiyan Blue. Beerus chucks down the ball of ki, but Goku in a blind rage lets out a powerful double eraser cannon. This cannon is brown-red in colour and is the strongest energy wave Goku has ever unleashed. It slams into the blast, and since Goku is more than 10 times his canon self in strength, the entire ball is destroyed. He falls out of Super Saiyan God and is left in his base form. Whis arrives next to Beerus and says, "You've had your fun, Beerus, let's go." Beerus nods and says, "Goku, you are not weak. I don't know what you pulled off at the end there, but that was beyond my abysmally low expectations." Goku can do nothing but smile as they both blast into the distance. For this What If, I will keep a good mix between the manga and the anime. I won't cut out any arcs that are in the anime that aren't exactly in the manga, like the movies, but filler won't be in this What If. Also, I will be keeping things such as perfected Super Saiyan Blue and omitting things like God Essence Goku from the anime. Any arc in both anime and manga will be covered as it goes in the manga since I read the manga. Time passes and both Goku and Vegeta get to train under Whis. The angel perceives Goku's unstable ki signature and insane potential and is more than eager to take him under his wing. He is also surprised by the willpower of Vegeta to surpass Goku. As of now, Goku is more than 5 times stronger than Vegeta in his base, and Vegeta is around twice as strong as his canon self. This is due to his much stronger willpower and also having a stronger sparring partner. This means he gets injured more Zenkais and all of that. Frieza and his soldiers land on Earth and fight the Z fighters who are on the planet. Through tough training, Goten and Trunks are way stronger and also older than their canon selves. They have a more teen-like physique, resembling Gohan after he left from the hyperbolic time chamber in canon with his father. This was in the Cell Saga just before Goku and Gohan fought Perfect Cell. Also, they are hybrid Saiyans and have so much potential in general. Goten is around 30% the strength of Gohan and Trunks is 25%, however when they fuse they become very strong. When the two see the soldiers ahead, they fuse into the mighty Gotenks for the first time in a long while. Also, it's the first time they've ever used them in battle. I present to you Gotenks, now I present to you buff Super Gotenks. Gotenks transforms into Super Saiyan Grade 2, then blasts off to the soldiers ahead. He launches several ki blasts ahead of himself and kills more than 100 in this one series of blasts alone. Gotenks then spin dives down and kills a soldier with a simple swinging kick before zooming upwards and killing another with a punch. The fusion then goes from soldier to soldier with absolutely amazing strength, surprising the likes of even Frieza and just reducing the soldiers to nothing but fodder. Piccolo is there too and is also helping. He uses Kaioken times 20, then charges up the light grenade. Many soldiers come close to him to try and dismantle him, but he releases the powerful attack and destroys the close-up soldiers with ease. The soldiers are handled in mere minutes and are mainly taken out by the likes of Gotenks and Piccolo. "I want to fight you, Frieza," Gotenks shouts. The mad tyrant chuckles before ordering Tagoma and Shizami to charge at him. Gotenks prepares himself and slips past a punch from the Red Warrior. He lands a powerful gut punch and leaps up and off his small feet to uppercut him in the chin. These two attacks knock out Shizami, then Gotenks speeds off to Tagoma. He swivel kicks him on the neck before sliding through his feet and kicking him directly in the spine. As he flips off his back, he uses Trunks' signature attack, Big Tree Cannon. The energy wave engulfs Tagoma and kills him on impact. The arrogant fusion turns and smirks. "Now, fight me yourself." While Frieza steps out of his pod, Gotenks starts screaming and actually powers up into his Super Saiyan 3 form, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Frieza's body glows and he transforms into his final form. "Do you think you can face me, little child?" Gotenks nods before racing off to him. He punches Frieza in the stomach before throwing 2 punches to his chin. He flies upwards and throws down 2 very powerful ki blasts that both hit Frieza. This knocks him back quite a bit, but then he gets slammed by the might of Gotenks. Frieza's eyes show fear and also confusion that this child is able to overpower him so quickly. However, it isn't true fear since he still has another form up his sleeve. Gotenks throws 2 more punches and kicks that showcase the superior strength that he has. Gotenks lands a ranged kick before charging forward and leaving a golden trail behind him. He throws a left hook then a powerful one-hand energy wave. As Frieza blasts away, someone comes in from the side and kicks the tyrant into the ground with a powerful swiveling kick. This attack slams Frieza into the ground and sends him rolling and sliding across the battlefield. Vegeta lands ahead of Frieza and says, "Would you think you'd see me?" Frieza stands up and smirks. "I've been waiting for both of you Saiyans." "That child has some clear potential. He even gave me a run for my money," Frieza comments with a chuckle. Vegeta looks to Gotenks and he smiles while putting a thumbs up. He falls out of fusion and Goten and Trunks are both revealed. "Go home, both of you," Vegeta declares. Both being scared of him, they fly away and hope that he finally beats Frieza. Frieza stands in his classic regal position before beginning his complete transformation. Once finished, he gleams in golden energy and is now Golden Frieza. Vegeta smirks and feels the key signature coming off him. He senses this and knows that he has what it takes to defeat him. He powers up just like Frieza just did and uses his new Super Saiyan Blue transformation. His aura rages and so does Frieza's. Frieza flies directly towards Vegeta and punches him, but he blocks the attack and just hooks him in the side of the body before throwing a straight left to his face. As Frieza stumbles back, Vegeta almost teleports right behind Frieza and grabs his tail. He spins violently and slams Frieza into the ground powerfully. The Golden Fighter raises to his feet and blocks 2 incoming punches from the Saiyan Prince. Each punch he throws is double the strength of his cannon self, so he really just lays out on him. Frieza throws out 2 punches that Vegeta dodges with ease. To counter, he knees him in the stomach then lands a left hook to his chin before swiftly spinning and slamming his heel into his chin. Frieza spins around uncontrollably from the hit and just about manages to catch himself after a few good seconds of movement. "How dare you attack me," Frieza claims, flying towards Vegeta as fast as he possibly can. However, Vegeta just slips past him as he comes close enough and kicks him directly airborne with so much force that he actually reaches more than 50 meters in the air. Vegeta then flies up towards him and shows a very strong ability to fly around with control. However, his aura is present and he is getting weaker by the second. Super Saiyan Blue is attacking form and without the perfected version, he is leaving himself to get weaker and weaker. Luckily, this fight won't go on much longer. Vegeta reaches close to Frieza and throws a powerful right to his face before kicking him away and throwing several ki blasts directly at him. As the smoke clears, Vegeta throws a strike so powerful that Frieza literally falls out of his golden form because of it. His white skin reappears and Vegeta scoffs. "So you came to this planet with a new form but never took the time to learn and hone its skills? You truly are foolish, Frieza. I will now take revenge for me and for my entire Saiyan race that I was destined to rule." Frieza cows away in fear and makes a signal to Sorbet, who is on the ground level. He shoots up a laser beam, but Vegeta is smart and sees it coming once he sees the signal. He flips out of the way and just stays flying, releasing his blue Big Bang attack. The attack is so powerful that it just destroys Frieza on command really and kills him once again. He drops his arm and simply flies back to the rest of the group, who watch in awe at Vegeta's new strength. Goku lands next to him alongside Beerus and Whis. "You didn't even let me get a go, Vegeta," Goku states, quite bummed out. "Be quiet, Kakarot. There would have been no point in you fighting. I still had some leftover debt to deal with when it came to that tyrant," Vegeta announces. Vegeta's hair falls back into its normal black colour and the rest of the Z Fighters are astonished by the power that he's displayed. As the group prepares to leave once again, Goten says, "Hey, purple guy." Beerus hears this and chuckles while turning. "What did you call me?" Sorry, but I didn't know your name. Can we train with you guys? I want to get strong and get stronger than Dad. Goku, is this your child? Is he worth my time? Beerus asks, showing no expression in his face or voice. I haven't trained with him in a while, but he has a lot of potential. I believe that he could even surpass me in the future, Goku states proudly, smiling at his son. I need to know how strong they are now. Can both of you take on Vegeta at once? Beerus asks inquisitively, dropping down to their level. Oh yeah, easily, Trunks claims arrogantly, preparing to fight. I won't have to transform to defeat both of you, Vegeta states arrogantly, mirroring the arrogance displayed by his own son. And he must be your son, Vegeta. Well, I'll let you do what you like. Show me you're worth my time. Goten and Trunks both power up into Super Saiyan and then perform the Metamorph fusion to transform into Super Gotenks. Back again, time to deliver, Gotenks declares, flying right towards Vegeta. They both clash and Gotenks actually seems to be stronger than his opponent. He swings up and kicks Vegeta in the chin before flipping away and using the big tree cannon. Vegeta is forced to back away at full speed and he begins the whole knocking back, removing any suppression he placed on himself. Gotenks then clenches his fists and powers up into Super Saiyan 2, showering the ground beneath him with electric current and a more intense aura. He flies right towards Vegeta and lands a punch that knocks him to the ground immediately. Gotenks then leaps into the air and shouts, "Big Tree Kamehameha," shooting down the combination attack. Vegeta gets hit by the attack head on and is left with heavy injury. He falls back a step in weakness and is visibly bleeding. This makes Beerus even more interested, and then Gotenks starts powering up further. He lets out a final roar and powers up into a Super Saiyan 3 form. He flies towards Vegeta, then throws 3 punches. The final punch is a gut punch that makes Vegeta cough out spit and blood before spin throwing away powerfully. Vegeta flies back to Gotenks and gets kicked back with a precise side kick. Gotenks then moves forward and lands a ranged left punch to his chest, knocking him onto his back. However, Vegeta does a backflip then turns Super Saiyan Blue, almost transforming into a blur and knocking out Gotenks with 1 punch in the stomach. The two fighters split from their ultimate fusion and both seem cheated. "You lied, you said that you wouldn't transform." "Be quiet boy, know your place," Vegeta shouts, falling back out of Super Saiyan Blue. "We," Spirit says while turning to him. "I will train these boys, I want to see more of that fusion of theirs. Just because you are kids, don't think that this training will be easy." "Let me train too," someone shouts in the distance. There stands a tall, muscular Gohan. He seems stronger and more powerful than even his ultimate Gohan self. He certainly hasn't been lacking on this training. "I'm strong and I've trained with my father my entire life," Gohan states, pitching his reason to go. "Oh well, why should I say no? Let's go." Gohan nods in excitement and Beerus just sighs. "Just don't make too much noise when I'm sleeping," he says while turning to leave. All 5 Saiyans leave Earth and both Bulma and Chi-Chi are informed beforehand. The 2 kids persuade their parents and Trunks is needed to persuade Chi-Chi, who is far more resistant. Bulma doesn't care for Trunks decides to fight instead of getting a career because she already has more than enough money to fund his life and even his children's lives. For the Universe 6 saga, Goku, Vegeta, Goten and Trunks all enter the hyperbolic time chamber to train. Gohan is there also, but Piccolo decides to stay out since there isn't much more that he can achieve. All 5 Saiyans train hard and the group all actually gain access to powerful God Ki. Goten becomes around 60% the strength of Gohan and Trunks is around 40% the strength of Gohan. Gohan is then 50% the strength of Vegeta and less than 10% the strength of Goku, who is far ahead of the rest and actually has a perfected Super Saiyan Blue form already. Goten, Trunks and Gohan are capable of Super Saiyan God now too. Once all 5 fighters exit the hyperbolic time chamber, they are ready to fight in the upcoming Universe 6 Saga Tournament saga. Goten and Trunks resemble teenagers more than in canon, and Gohan looks like a true adult now with a physical age passing 20. I would love for Goten and Trunks to participate in the Tournament of Destroyers, but their parents just don't allow for it. They are very eager to go, but they still have school nonetheless and can't just leave for so long. Chi-Chi still wants Goten to actually get a job so he can make money in the world and keeps him on Earth. However, Gohan is allowed to leave since he's already quite old anyway. So that will conclude the 5th part of What If Goku Was a Legendary Super Saiyan. Many more parts are to come since I'm going to the arc with Gas, Oil and all those people, which is basically the newest episode of Dragon Ball Super's manga. It will be fun and I intend to extend this What If past that once the next batch of chapters for Dragon Ball Super are released. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.